Hello and welcome to Nine Kings, game we've been playing a lot recently, and this is a bit of a departure in the sense that I've already started the game. I've played through on Squire difficulty as the King of Blood, and you've kind of seen this before, but I thought I'd let you see where I've got to, because I've got this really cool build and it might be interesting to some of you. Yes, happy that this is there might be some glitches, and so we've got to endless mode, and it's one of those I wish I'd wish I'd videoed it because it's really successful. Basically, we've got bombers, we've got 2 lots of fireworks, so that means the attack range is doubled. We've got double the number of imps, and we've got, we've built up quite a lot. There's 27 of these bombers. They've actually got a bonus so that they heal, which I think basically gives them another go round. I'm not sure if that works that way. We've done the concabulator twice, so that's been very successful. So all these buildings are basically leveled up. So yes, it has been very, very successful indeed. So I'm going to buy this one. I might as well buy this one as well, and if I come back out of the expansion mode, so what I can do now is I can put my blacksmith here, another blacksmith, and in due course I'll put some soldiers there as well. That's what I wanted to show you basically. I've got this ridiculous build now where the bombers are just absolutely crazy and they take a lot of people out. I got in a lot of trouble with the King of Spells last time, I think, so I'm going to go with the King of Stone. Let's see how that works out. Right, I definitely want more bombers given the bonus that I've got. And let's see how that works out. Right, and that's what it's been like, and I kind of wish I'd got the whole thing on a video, but I didn't. Sorry about that. Unit's first hit is always critical. That's alright. I've got a whole load of bonuses on these guys in terms of critical hit, in terms of healing even, so I don't know if that actually brings them back to life, but it certainly seems to work very well. It means I've got smaller demons than I might have otherwise had. Covenant, right, so doubles the stats of all active demons altars. Okay, that's pretty good. So increase the attack of all your units and towns by 30%. I mean, that just seems like a bit of a no-brainer, to be honest. Right, what else do I want to do? I can expand, so I think it would be wise to build here because we've got a fully upgraded blacksmiths, and let's put this in, put the soldiers in, some more melee troops. We've got almost exclusively ranged troops, which seems to work very well. In fact, we've almost got no melee troops at all. We've obviously got these bombers, which are just absolutely crazy. I think we could go a long way with this. I don't really need the concabulator again, or do I? Because I mean, that if we could expand quite a long way here, I mean, I could see us going quite a long way potentially. So let's go with the concabulator again. We need to get rid of this concabulator. I'm not gonna do. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's put Carnage on. I think the rats are probably in the best position. Let's have a look. Lab rats, we've got 16 of those, and their damage is very high now, so let's put that on them. Okay, right. And I'm not even really getting, I've got 92 imps at this point, and I'm not even getting to deploy them all because we're just absolutely ramming through the opponents. I don't need a scout tower, or do I? I guess what I could do is I could put a scout tower there. Sorry, let me do that. That could be the play that I make. It's probably not ideal, but at this point, given the way things are going, so it doesn't feel like it needs to be. Okay, that feels like a good one to get rid of. This mycelium, you know I'm a massive mycelium fan. I can't actually buy any of these because I'm just out of money. How disappointing is that? Right, so I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, and we've upgraded one of our plots. Okay, and again, let's go again. Gigantic noises. I am starting to wonder how far we can go with this. This feels very, very positive indeed. Right. Don't think any of this matters. I'm going to put this one down in the corner. And I'm hoping I can build out these 6 squares and level them all up with the encabulator. That's very good. Yeah, I've just got 84 of my imps left. I'm spraying. This is pretty crazy. I do like the idea of a demon's altar. I like the idea of a bomber. I'm feeling a bit greedy. Why not? Why not have another bomber? I don't think it really matters, but let's make peace with the King of Progress. Let's do that. Right, what am I going to do next? So I definitely want to buy another plot. It's difficult to know. I think I buy another plot here. Let's buy this one, and then I can put the bombers down here. And I can do another, enhancement. We are just mowing through the enemy. Look at that, year 43. So we've already survived 10 years. That's really powerful. That would be really good. Okay, right. Cancels the first hit. Let's build these up a little bit. Let's do that. Okay, right. And it's ridiculous. Actually, because we're destroying them so easily, chaos has increased. Enemies are stronger now. That's probably a good thing in terms of actually anything happening that's interesting in the game. Put the farm down there, and let's go. So they might have got tougher, but they haven't got much tougher, so I think we can go quite a long way in this one. I like the idea of the farm. So the farm means that I'd like to put a farm there. I'm going to level that up and use one here. Okay, that did not last very long. I mean, does it really matter at this point? My lord, it's time to wage war against another king. Okay. King of Progress. Let's go again against King of Progress. The reason not to do King of Greed is because he can sort of sneak in behind you. And that's a bit irritating. So I'm just going to use units attack, heals it for 25% of damage dealt. So I don't know if this works, but I've been using this on these bombers, and I just wonder if it actually works or not, if it's just a figment of my imagination. I don't know if it sort of saves them basically, so that they can effectively have another attack. This is just a bit crazy, isn't it? Right. So let's get this one, and let's put a farm down so that we're building up our troops at the back as well. I'd really like another demon temple or some mushrooms, just feeling very sentimental about those from other games. But we are doing brilliantly at the moment. Evil Pack doubles the maximum quantity of pagoda summon imps. Doubles critical damage. I mean, I like that one. I really like it, especially, you know, as we've already got such a large number of imps. But I think I'm going to go for this. It's just, yeah, okay. So can't actually open these up yet, which is a bit of a shame. Unit explodes when killed, dealing 10%. So I think I'm going to put that on the rats. They're basically our main melee troops. Not that it really matters a huge amount. Okay, they actually just totally destroyed me. Right. Remember when I said I had no problems? I have a lot of problems. Oh, I should have put them there. That was silly. Wow, I just got absolutely mullered. I have no idea what happened. I need to make peace with the King of Stone though, don't I? Oh my goodness, I just got absolutely ripped apart. I have no idea what happened at all. That was bonkers. So it turns out that my bombing tactic was not quite as good as I hoped it would be. Right, okay. Do you know what? You get overconfident. I'm really shook up by that. I was just absolutely going through everyone. Maybe you just get maybe they're like explosion proof or something like that. That would be terrible. But then my archers were badly affected too. So okay, right. This is right. We're going to do that. More bombers. I think we've identified a weakness though. Yeah, I think I'm okay against everyone except the King of Stone. So look, I've just completely destroyed them. But yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was a bit crazy, wasn't it? Unit's first hit is always critical. Okay, let's go with this. That's quite useful. Oh, I actually don't have any money. That's annoying. There I was looking at my money's no good there. Yeah, that was rubbish. Right, reinforce. Units gain plus 1% damage whenever any plot levels up. Well, we're going to level up quite a lot of plots, so let's do that on these. These are my key. As you can see, 649,000 damage. That's my lucky ticket there. There we go. I just got an achievement. Have one plot deal a million or more damage. I do think I should take that. I could do with, if I buy the last two plots, I can get the concabulator. I'm going to put that on the archers, and let's see what we get to. Okay, right. Okay, as long as I don't meet the King of Stone, I think I'm fine. What's going on with the King of Stone? That's what I want to know. Okay, right. I can't remember if I've got any enemies. Turns enemies into rats fighting for you. I wonder if that's not the worst thing. Our diplomats can now make peace with an enemy. Oh, if I could have made peace with the King of Stone, I would have done that. That's a game winner if I do that. King of Nothing. Yeah, I think we need our diplomats to... I mean, it is realistic, I suppose. Ballista. Let's put a ballista down. Slightly different. Maybe that will help against our newfound nemesis. Oh, what are these? What are these? No, these are Oh, this is King of Stone. Oh no, they've got ballistas. That's what it is. They're using ballistas. Okay, so we've still got imps. We've still got imps, and we've got a tower that's... Okay, so So our imps are attacking. We've got an arrow tower. We are doing some damage. You can see there's quite a lot of damage there. They're going out 25 ballistas. Oh dear. Oh dear. That was not good. We are just getting... Build defensive walls in your kingdom. Oh. What does that mean? I've never seen that before. I'm quite interested in that. Oh, so it's like a structure that they can't go through? How does that work? I mean, it's a good idea in principle. I don't know who I'm up against next. Am I up against the King of... If I knew I was up against the King of Stone, I would just burn this last card. I'll tell you what, let's do it. Okay, let's get that level up. Let's just do it, just in case, because we're a bit short. That's a lot of bonuses. Right, gosh, we've only got one life. We've got a real weakness against the King of Stone. It's a bit like the game we had against the King of Spells not so long ago. Chaos has increased, enemies are now stronger, but I think really there's one. Right, let's level that up. Okay, let's see where we are. Okay, this is our nemesis. This is the King of Stone. Okay, it's the same kind of dynamic. I've still got 68 imps, and he's only got 11 ballistas, so I think we're going to win this. I've still got 26 to summon. I've summoned all my imps. He's only got 4 ballistas, 2 ballistas. We're in year 55. This is pretty much unprecedented for me, anyway. I'm sure there's lots of people out there. Shoots 1 extra projectile per construction in your kingdom. That looks good. Multi-projectile tower. That looks important. Okay. That noise is really something, isn't it? That noise is really something. Right, okay, Blood Rebellion. Wow, we just nuked them. Just absolutely nuked them. Okay, so we've got a choice here. Imp, Bomber or Cemetery. We've got one more space in the corner. I feel like we need something that's sort of different to what we've got at the moment. I'm not sure it's any of these, to be honest. I think I'm going to go with the imps because we've got plenty of bombers, as we're well aware. I don't like the King of Spells. I'm going to go with the King of Nature. Right, so there's enemies into rats fighting for you. I think in lieu of anything else, if we've got enemies that are quite strong against us, that might be quite valuable. If you can't beat them, get them to join you, maybe. Let's see, King of Nature. No problem at all. Year 58, we're getting there. Procreate is very powerful. Let's use that. And it's tricky, isn't it? It's tricky to know. What do we want to do? The ballistas. I think we might need to go up with our own ballistas. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if you can hear all of those noises. It's like a farm. Wow. Okay. Right. That was less of a problem than it Right, I like this. I like this Demon's Altar, but we've already got one. I tell you what, let's put it into the hand. All active allied troops are replaced with level 3 imps. I don't think that works. Your buildings apply their effects one more time. Increases the damaging range of area attacks by 30%. That could be enormous if that affects bombs as well. That could really, really be something. I'm thinking, do we replace this level 3 executioner with a Demon's Altar? I mean, that, if you see the difference between that, I'm tempted to get rid of that. Anyway, that's not really working for me. I don't know how it works. Maybe you put it in one square and it has an effect across the area. It's not really clear. That was interesting. I don't know whether you can use this to upgrade. You can. That's brilliant. Right, a level 2 converter. That's really useful. I think that seems to apply to all the buildings. Okay, so that just, wow. Okay, year 61. So we are going. Let's see, fast and aggressive troop with many small. Okay, damage 1862. Unit attacks, heal it for 25% of damage dealt. I don't know if that works. Oh, they're quite interesting. Okay, why don't you? Yeah, that might be interesting. Yeah. All right. Okay, so this could be it. This is the King of Stone. That was not it. Something has changed. We have got. We are in a good place. Builds traps that inflict damage. Untriggered traps accumulate between battles. So that's interesting. I'm sort of. I don't really know. Summons one demon per level. I don't think I can use any of these. I don't have any way of getting rid of. I can't do anything. I can't expand. I think this is it. I think I'd probably, if I could, I think I'd be tempted to get rid of these two. This one here, it's got low damage. If you look at it, I mean, this one's not doing much. This one's not doing much. I think this is less. This cemetery is less useful fundamentally than these things. So I think I need to clear out some of this. You can see this has got relatively low damage. I'd probably keep this, but everything's about the bombs now, really. Anyway, let's get rid of that. Just enormous amounts of damage. Right, mycelium, there we go, one of my favourites. Summons a fighting sport, yeah, okay. I do think, what I would say is that that's quite useful for, well, we've got this archer, fast but range attack, 8 damage and 4 damage, so let's do this one. Yeah, guess I'm wary of that King of Stones. King of Stone. Oh, get 99 units in a plot. Another achievement. Okay. Oh, this is different. This is different. Okay, so you can look at the number of arrows that are coming out. I'm actually getting. I've got 40 imps left. That was very impressive from the King of Progress. That wasn't a pushover. To level up 2 random plots, each use 1 more plot is leveled up. Okay. You can now make peace. Well, given that the King of Progress just gave us a bit of a hard time, so I'm going to get rid of this one, I think. Leveled up a couple of other plots. My computer seems to be struggling to handle this. I think this is where the warning comes in. It may just sort of crash at some point. Right, I'm going to put a demon's altar in. I do like demon altars. They're a lot of fun. And they do scale quite well, so you know, we've got lots of troops now, so okay, well I did get to deploy quite a few more troops than I usually do. Poison Vial. King of Stone is leading his final assault. Oh, that's no good, so I think that's probably the thing to use. So this is like the second boss battle. This is the first time I've got here to this stage. So we've got another boss battle. They can explode. Fast and aggressive. I don't have anywhere to put that, so I'm going to have to just do that. Okay, it's time. It's time. Let's see. Okay, so that. Wow. That was difficult to keep track of. But I think our army got slaughtered, but then our imps came to our rescue and won the day. That was it's hard to keep track of. The chaos has increased and enemies are now stronger. We are now going even further. I'm going to call time on this video, and I'm going to continue in another video. So thanks for watching. Do tune in. Let's see how far we can go. How many bosses are we going to defeat? Will the King of Stone destroy this ridiculously effective bomber unit? Yeah, we've got one more life. Let's see how that goes. But join me on the next video. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you.